Hello, this is Nate. I am the developer of Digital Character Sheet, and I'm going to do a quick video here of just running us through what it is and what it can do. So I made this program in order to be able to have my character all laid out and have everything at my fingertips so that when I'm playing a game like on Google Hangouts, I can have the things that I need without needing to flip through the player's manual or any rule books or anything like that. I can just have it all right here in front of me. I can save it while we play and open it right back up where we left off. So a few of the core features are that I tried to make it as system agnostic as possible so that you can really use it with almost any system. I really don't know any system that needs more than 12 statistics slots. So if I'm wrong, you can let me know, and I can add more. But let's take a look at all the tabs and what they can do. So the first tab you open right up to is the Statistics tab, and you'll notice that there's a few things going on here. Right in the very center, there's a health box. You can rename this to hit points, or life, or anything that you want to call it. You can rename that, and that goes for all of the 6 fields that are available up top here. They can all be renamed. They can all be taken away. Little X down here in the corner. So if you wanted maybe just 2 fields on the outside, one for I don't know, something, and that something is a 3, and then this something else over here is a 4, and now you want to add your statistics slots down here. You can add up to 12 statistics slots. Most games, the de facto standard is 6. However, you can use the other slots for anything that you want. And they're tabbable, so you press tab and you can tab right through, and so on and so forth. So easy entry, and you can remove ones you don't need. They add and remove sequentially, so that when you add them, they will add in order, and when you remove them, they will remove in order as well. If this is something that people don't like, I can certainly change it, but for now, that's the way it is. Up top, you have the name field. Of course, you can give yourself a name, change your class, profession, or really any other information that you want to put down there is up to you. Again, almost everything in this is renameable, including the tabs. So we're going to come up here to the hamburger menu, and we're going to click that, and you'll see a few options. Save, load, obviously. Clear, that's going to clear the entire sheet, not just the tab you're on. And rename tab, which is going to rename the tab that you currently have selected. So let's say I don't want these to be called statistics, I want them to be called attributes. And there we go. Now we've renamed the tab attributes, and the buttons up top have changed accordingly to give it a nice consistent feel all the way across. You'll also saw that there is a help button. For each tab, there is a help overlay, just in case you need a little bit of help figuring out I forget what I can do or what I can't do. Then help will help you. That's what it's there for. And the big buttons down here are to cycle through all of the tabs and show you their respective help entries. So that is the statistics tab. The only other thing that I can mention here is that in the hamburger menu, when I hit clear or load for the first time, it's going to bring up a dialog, and there's a bug right now where the yes and no are offset. So you'll see that the OK and cancel are down here, not part of the box. I'm still working on that. We'll figure that out. But in order to get it to function, it won't work if you just click it there. You have to wiggle this, grab it and wiggle it, and they're back, and it'll clear everything and set it all back to normal. Great. Next is skills. So here on the left side is a list where you add skill entries, or again, we can rename this to, oh, I don't know, abilities. And now we've got new abilities entry and abilities, and so we can add a new ability entry, and we'll call it walking. Great, now we can walk. And now we can provide a full description of how we walk. I like to walk fast. And then this will save. Obviously, when you save the sheet, it will link up to the list entry over here. So if I add another one, running, I select walking, it's still there. Running, I like to run slowly. Okay. There we go. Great. You can rename any of these and subsequently any of the other list items throughout the character sheet by double-clicking on them. So maybe I don't want it to be walking. I want it to be power walking. Boom. And there we go. Great. And obviously remove selected does exactly what you think it might do. It removes the currently selected ability or skill. Great. Next is spells. Again, can be renamed to anything. I like to rename this one to spells attacks. So I can have my spells and my attacks down here. So if I wanted to put in the dice rolls that I need for my longsword when I'm attacking, then I can just I could even copy and paste it from a PDF file over there and have all the information right there. Right now, there is no auto wrap. It will continue off sideways if you continue typing. So if you paste things in, you will have to go through and enter them down and make sure that they all, so that it's all contained within one nice space there. That is something that will get updated later on. And that's the spells tab, or spells attacks, whatever you want to call it. Again, you can double click to rename this. Cool. Next is the equipment tab. This one's neat. When you click new item, you will add a new item to your inventory. And so let's say I've got a 50-foot rope. And we'll see a few things here. First is that I can double-click this and edit it again. So, oops, maybe it's a 40-foot rope. Great. And another is that the amount. So the amount is a separate list, and you can change the amount of 40-foot ropes that you have. So maybe I have 2 40-foot ropes. Great. So now I want to use that. Or a better example, rather, would be my broadsword. I've got 1 broadsword and I want to equip it. It's simply just a click of the button, and there we go, it's equipped. This is really useful in keeping track of what you have equipped while you are in the middle of playing. So if you took an action and you put away your broadsword, took out your bow, then you can do that very quickly here by simply a couple of clicks. And you're good to go, rather than traditionally you'd have to either erase it from your equipped, or you'd have to exit and stuff like that. So you remembered. Here is just a simple click and you've got it equipped. Great. And then last but not least is the notes/bio section. And here you can import a picture, generally a JPEG or a PNG. I haven't tried any other formats. But they might work, I'm not sure. So let's import a picture. I've got one ready, a nice public domain portrait that I found. And the first time you import a picture, you're going to get a dialog, and it's going to ask you to create a directory at the user data for the app. And as long as you're all right with that, then you're going to hit OK, and it's going to bring that open. It's going to bring that import picture dialog back up again, so it's created the directory. Great. And now we're going to double click that, and now we've got our portrait. And then here I can type in a bio or information for while I'm in the middle of a game, plot points that have happened, whatever. I mean, you could write anything in there that you want. It doesn't really matter what you do. You could load a fork here for all I care and talk about what the fork is. Great. These two are rather obvious. You can clear the portrait and then load portraits from ones that you have imported. Again, that dialogue bug. There it is. Great. So that is digital character sheet. It's up on itch.io right now for $3.99. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you're interested in it. If you have any suggestions as to things that should change or things that could be improved, then just let me know. And this has been Nate, and I appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.